Okay, what's created in our focus is created in our lives. And we are live. We're live. Just waiting for the big red flashy button thingy to hop up and let me know that we are on. I think so. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yep, we are. I got the big red flashy thing. We're going to be getting in on that today. What's up? I am back and timely. Yay! Going to keep this under 15 minutes because I know time is precious. It certainly is for me as well as you, so I want to respect that. But, let's give some value, but we always start off with what? Man, there's such a reason to talk about appreciation all the time. Really is, and you're going to hear that repetition because it's so important. It's intertwined with so many of the principles in my book, Internal Drive. So if you're hopping on for the first time, what we're doing here is going through point by point in my wonderful book, Internal Drive. It has not been published yet, so it's in digital format. We're using an unedited / somewhat edited version, so we can get it out to you guys who really want it. But I really wanted to, I just really wanted to get it out there. So what I decided to do is just give you piece by piece and point by point in this book. So if you're hopping on for the first time, that's what's going on here. All the replays are on Facebook, and I'm sure they're elsewhere as well. They're popping up everywhere because I just want to give you that value. I want to give you guys what's in this book piece by piece, so you get it, and hopefully you buy the book. Or at the very least, if you get the free version, it's still free for now, then that's wonderful too, because I want to give you that value, and I want to give you guys a feeling of certainty that you can get out of whatever you're stuck from, and maybe you're just a little stuck, or maybe you're really stuck, so the book really guides people out of that rut, out of getting stuck, and really elevating their life. So that's what's going on. The book is still free. I'll leave a link, leave a comment. Let me know when you hop on. It'd be great. So I know who's out there. I don't know who's watching. It just gives me a number in the upper left-hand corner. So I know somebody's out there. So I always start off with appreciation. Today we're going to talk about focus. Okay, so super excited. So the book actually launches, is in the final stages. We're wrapping up the very few things. So so excited to hear that it's coming out soon, and it is going to be published. And it's going to open up a whole new world for me, and I appreciate you guys for being along with this journey as well. And one of the other things that we were talking about yesterday is the t-shirts. Those are actually arriving soon. We're working on quickly here, and so excited to see that. And there's also a store that's going to be coming out soon. So some of you guys watching, I know that you've ordered shirts. If you want free shirts, those are on the way, finally on the way. So super excited about that. And the last point I really want to be appreciative of is, man, my clients are seeing some amazing breakthroughs, and they're doing the Internal Drive course, and they're doing, some clients are just doing the 12-week transformation program. So I got a couple different programs based off of what their needs are. And there's just some awesome breakthroughs, a lot of results going on week to week, day to day even. And it's just so awesome. And I'm so grateful to be a part of that. It's so exciting. So as you know, I start everything off with appreciation. I believe you should as well. I'll also leave some links to some guided appreciation and meditation, which really goes into, like I said, it's so intertwined, right, with all the successful principles. And if you really look for them, a lot of the mentors talk about that. And why? It's because it works. It works if you spend a little bit of time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere along those lines, then you can really manifest what you want. So today we're going to talk about focus. Okay, we're still in the beginning stages. We're still working on the foundation here of this book before we get into the 5 powers. And focus is so important. So I want to talk about that today. I've got a checklist that I got to run by you, right? So all you who know me, I'm a checklist guy. I'm a principle guy. I'm very type A. And that's the point of the book, is to give you the principles of successful people so you could follow them. Right? So super important. So my focus checklist, okay, what's created in our focus is created in our lives. So that's the first part, and that's what we're going to talk about today, because I really want to build on that and get you guys to understand how powerful that is. And the next part is change how you're doing things, or how you're viewing things. We'll probably talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. That one's a very special one. I think that's one it's certainly worth talking about in a little bit more depth. The other one is a 1 millimeter shift over time creates a completely different destination, right? Think about that. If you're on a path, you know, and you're going down this path, but you make a 1 millimeter shift over time, that shift gets you to a completely different destination and a totally different destiny, right? So we're going to be talking about that in the next coming days as well. And the next part is focus on empowerment instead of what creates diseases. And that's another point. We're gonna really be talking about the power of focus here, guys, because man, this is some powerful stuff. Okay, so what you decide to focus on is going to make a dramatic impact on how you feel and ultimately achieve, right? So that first point on the checklist, what's created in our lives is what's created in our focus, right? What we're looking at in our mind's eye, in our eyes, is created in our life, right? So what does that mean? Okay, so I talk a lot about manifestation, right? And the energy that you put out, you're gonna get back. Okay, what you decide to focus on, you get back, you find. Okay, your thoughts or your words and feelings, you know, these are all things that are gonna come back to you. Okay, and it's so important. Okay, and it's also important to be very guarded and mindful of what you decide to focus on, right? Because that energy, again, it'll come back to you. You know, I talk about the manifestation. The reason why I talk about that so much, like with my guided meditation, is you are visualizing, you are putting out that energy of what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, why you're appreciative of things. Those things are going to come back to you. You're going to manifest those things. Those are things that you're practicing, that you're focusing on these things, right? So the more that you practice that, I ask my clients to do it twice a day, in the morning and at night, you know, and to go through my guided meditation at night, and they literally sleep to the subliminal messages, you know. So a quarter of their day, you know, or a third of their day, if you're sleeping that much, you know. Some people require more sleep than others, and some people have to get up a little early. So if you're spending that much time on changing your brain, wow, is that going to make a difference? You know, that's way better than hiring a personal trainer that you see for 3 hours a week, right? You're spending a third of your day working on you, right? So you never feel alone. It makes a huge difference. So, you know, again, having it come back to you, the way you see seeing a glass half full, right? So if you're always going to see the glass half full, what do you think you're going to attract to you, right? If that's what you're focusing on, and this is something that you can practice. Some people are just so conditioned to be focusing on disempowering things that's just what they're conditioned to do. But you can change that. You can change that with the awareness. You know, if you're going to take what I'm hearing, if it jives with you and you like it and it gels well with you, then you just start practicing it. You know, you can't always expect change overnight, but it's the practice, it's the repetition that makes a difference. Okay, and this is so important because it greatly increases the speed in which you reach your goals. Right? So many people, they ask why they're stuck, but they're always focusing on the negative stuff. They're always focusing on the disempowering stuff. Maybe you're stuck. And I don't blame you, you know, because it's all around us, especially today. The last 2 years have been very difficult for a lot of my current clients. You know, they come to me to figure this out, so I know, I understand. But it's repetition that makes the difference, guys, okay? If you focus on the opportunity instead of the scarcity, you know, if you see that glass half empty, that's what you're going to get in return. Okay? Look for and find the empowering meanings to the events that you have on a day-to-day basis. And that happens, and give gratitude to them. Okay? And that creates the conditioning. That's what makes the difference. Right? You know, I remember when this really sunk home for me. You know, and I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close. So I remember I was going through a very, very difficult time, huge challenge in my life. And for those of you who live in Connecticut, some of you do. I know we're in several different countries, which I'm so grateful for. But I remember being on my way. I was on my way to my sister's house, and I'm stuck in traffic on the Waterbury. There's a Route 80, Route 84, I-84, I think it is. And they're always doing construction in the Waterbury area, and I don't know if they still are today. They probably are. This was several years ago, and I was just conditioned to get upset when somebody cuts you off, and I was conditioned to get upset in traffic, you know. And I was angry, and one of my mentors, I recall one of my mentors saying that what you focus on, you find. What you focus on, you get. And this was a time in my life where I'm like, why am I getting all this negativity? And I'm like, man, I got to change this. And I remember sitting there in traffic, and like I got that urge, like I got that feeling, that negative, disempowering feeling of, and I was like starting to get mad, right? And all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, wait a second, man. Like, let me try following this rule. Let me try focusing on something different. Let me try focusing on, hey, this is an opportunity for me to just stop and think about my day. Stop and think about what I can achieve. Like, I'm here in this traffic. I can't change that, but I can change what I focus on, right? So I started creating empowering meanings. And this was a daily trip. And then I remember the next day going into it, I said to myself, I'm like, I'm not going to get upset today. I'm going to go into this. I know there's going to be traffic because I leave at the same darn time. They've been working on that highway for 5 years, trying to make it more efficient, nevertheless. And I was in traffic again, and I remember being prepared this time. You know, I remember saying, okay, well, here it is, you know, and I created an empowering meaning to it, you know, and the relief that I felt, and that I know you can too, once you are aware and once you start practicing these techniques, it's so relieving. You don't have to feel. I know everyone deserves to be happy, and they've got the power to be happy. We all do. We all do. I believe that with every ounce of my soul. And you've got the power to do it. It's changed my life, and I just want to be your tour guide, guys. That's what motivates me. That's why I do this. Because I want to see you guys change your lives. And I'm so grateful. I get an overwhelming feeling of significance of being a part of it. And that's what drives me the most. So guys, I'm going to close. I love you. Thank you for hopping on. Remember, if you're watching the replay too, Two Drones, what's going on? Hi, thanks for stopping by. If you hop on or watching, even when you watch the replay, say hi. Let me know in the comments, and I respond to all of them daily. So me personally, so make sure you say hello. And guys, I'll leave you with this: you attract into your life more of what you give focus on and spend your energy on. Okay? And that's a choice. Choose wisely. I love you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching the full video. You made a great choice and empowered yourself some more today. If you'd like more, click the videos right here. They're exactly what you need to see next. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and become a part of the Empower community, and tell me what you think about the videos in the comments below. I read all of them and respond daily. Make a comment.